Lillian York, long time no see. Blessings and glory upon the son of the Obelian Empire. I haven't been able to pay enough attention to my one and only daughter due to my duties at court. I'm scared, but still, Athanasia has grown into such a healthy child. The credit belongs to you. Thank you, Your Majesty. Don't make me laugh. Haven't been able to pay attention. It's you neglecting me. You completely erased me from your mind. However, from now on, I will be looking into the princess's well-being. There will be no need to worry. What? Did you smile? Did you just smile at me? Pay me no mind. Thank you for ignoring me my whole life this far. Thank you for not being aware of my existence. Please be so kind and continue to do so in the future. Starting today, Princess Athanasia will be treated as a proper princess. But you didn't acknowledge me as your daughter. In the novel, Claire admits that he never saw Athanasia as his daughter. So what on earth are you playing here? It's okay, Princess. It's alright, I really hope so, too. A few days passed, but Claude and I stayed the same. I think you've gotten a bit chubbier since I last saw you. Dude, we met 5 days ago. What are you talking about? He. You look pretty too, Papa. So far, I've met up with Claire 2 more times, and had some sweet, and scary, father-daughter time. During these meetings, I realized no matter how pert and insolent I behaved, he didn't try to kill me. On the contrary, the more I behaved like a scared child, the more formal and boring my answers were. Actually, I still feel scared enough to faint. Follow me. I survived, I knew it. He's the type who likes those who are aggressively friendly. I was on my way to the lake. Get ready and join me. Your Majesty, I worry that the princess being around water is what's there to worry about when she's with me. You are the problem here. But don't fight him, Lily. What if he decides to go after you? I really don't want to ride that boat either, but you're no fun. Don't you want to join me? Athie wants to go with Papa too. Really? Was holding her breath. I'm already tired. What a ride. Are all the Emperor's boats like this? But how is it moving? Nobody is rowing this thing. What are you thinking about? Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. What should I say? Is the weather nice today? The lake is pretty. Your hair is sparkly and pretty. Papa likes sparkly things. Well, his hair is pretty. Like gold. Am I obsessed with golden things because I was so poor in my previous life? That reminds me that you had a jewel pouch with you that day. I kept your treasures safe and sound. Why don't you come and retrieve them yourself next time? And to that, I can say nothing. I suppose I'm not meant to have a peaceful life. What clothing is that supposed to be from? Egypt? Greece? The kingdom of oil? He looks good in it. Seeing him like this, he's not bad to look at. I don't want to admit it. He's the type of man who easily attracts women. I can see why they would be drawn to him. Diana really liked Claude as well. I remember reading that from a spin-off of Lovely Princess. Are my eyes the same color as his? What's that? What is that? Is that a blue lotus? No, it's not. It's because the lake is blue. The petals themselves are transparent. So lotuses also blossom in lakes. I want one. A little more. Just a little more. What? Just what happened? Help, he won't save me. That man. He won't save me. He's going to watch me drown. Like this quietly. Even so, isn't he being too much of a jerk? My word, princess, are you alright? Felix. Yes, Your Majesty. Teach Athanasia how to swim. It would be a shame if an emperor's daughter drowned to death in a mere lake. Princess, it's okay. It's okay now, Princess. You evil psychopath. How could he have such a look on his face when a 5-year-old kid has fallen into the water? I have to collect my gold and leave this place as soon as possible. The hell with plan C. How on earth can I win the heart of someone that horrible? I want some chocolate. I can't stop this unshakable desire for chocolate. But in my previous life I couldn't even afford chocolate. I barely got by on expired rice rolls from the convenience store. These sorts of sweets and treats were too much of a luxury for me to even dream about. Princess, your presence is requested. It's an honor to serve Princess Athanasia. What's with all this? Felix Robban is at your service. I will be your temporary royal guard starting today. my princess. We are grateful for His Majesty's concern, but how could we have Sir Felix as a guard? What's with this last-minute compensation? What about when I fell into the water? His Majesty's intention is to cherish the princess and treat her well. Does he now? Treat her well. His Majesty is preparing an official guard for the princess, so I probably won't be here long. It's an honor to serve you, my princess. I want to see Hanan and Sis. If you wish to see them again, surely you will. When? After 10 days. That clause. He didn't send in additional maids. He switched out the old ones. Are they already working in a different palace too? These new maids will be indifferent to my charms. All that hard work was tossed away. You didn't give a second thought when the maids were stealing jewels from here. So what's with all this? Now the princess isn't upset. Why don't you have a chat with His Majesty? His Majesty happened to mention that he wanted to spend time with the princess during dinner. Well, then wouldn't it be easier for me to die and be reborn again? According to Felix, the lotuses at the center of the lake are magical creatures. Isn't His Majesty cool? Monstrous creatures lure people into the water to steal their energy. Claude, you dog. And you were just sitting there, staring. Princess, wouldn't it be best if you changed your clothes? Why would I need to dress nicely for the likes of him? Sir Felix said something. Princess Athanasia looks lovely in everything. Certainly His Majesty would think likewise. You're right, of course, but why do you give in to such nonsense? There's no way Claude would be like that. Come on, Princess. I'll be off. Have a good time. Your Majesty Princess Athanasia is here for you. Mister. Yes. Why aren't there ladies or knights in Papa's palace? There is no one waiting because he prefers to do everything himself. And the reason there are no knights guarding this palace is because there's no need. And you don't need to call me Mister. Call me Felix or Orban. Please address me casually. Okay. I think His Majesty might be in bed. He called for me, and then I fell asleep. What a lazy son of a no. I guess this is for the best. Athi wants to go back. Don't be like that. Why don't you go in? His Majesty would be pleased to be woken up by you. Princess. No. Hey, wait. I'll wait for you out here. Why are you Felix? Is it possible? He woke up to the sound of the door. Let's just stay quiet. As quiet as a mouse. But is it really necessary to wake him up? If there's nothing going on, I'll just go back. Anyway, what's with this simple bedroom? Both the bed and the door are really basic. I heard that the previous emperor was a tyrant obsessed with riches. Maybe that's another room. Is this really his palace? It is. Never in the history of my being have I seen anything like this before. If I have this, I won't need a golden candlestick or a golden rattle. Are the ones on that wall all gold too? Man, I love it here. That's gold too. I know who that is. I've seen too much. What's he doing here instead of in his bed? He's sleeping like a prince from a fairy tale. He's quite the looker when he's like this. Can't you just stay asleep forever? He's not waking up. He really is fast asleep. Should I give him a little wake-up punch? When will I get another chance? The time is now. For what happened at the lake, you have to take one punch. Sleep tight. What on earth am I doing? The moon smiles down on you. Goodbye to the day. The baby smiles at the stars, too. Tomorrow will bring a brighter tomorrow. So dream a pretty dream. And sleep tight, my child. What did my face look like when my arms were up? It must have been really weird. What song was that? A song to say bye-bye to bad dreams. This dude doesn't even know a lullaby. Everyone in this empire has heard it. Good morning, Papa. It's not morning. Then good evening. Can you stop being such a stick in the mud? Did Felix send you in? I should tell them to prepare our dinner here. From your expression, I can tell that you've been well. You know, I was sick. Papa is prettier, too. Don't forget I'm on plan C. For the sake of plan B, no matter how petty it seems, it's important to survive and live another day. Why is he so effortlessly good looking? Let's eat. I made them prepare things you'd like, and that would be all meat. Thank you for the food. No, you need to learn more etiquette. I'll send someone to your palace tomorrow. That scared the life out of me. Those you have been learning from have no class. So it's time you received proper lessons. What? No class? Did you just put down my mates? Those ladies are from noble families too. Athy will do her best. Papa. What? What is he staring at? I can't swallow my food. Lily, I want to hear a lullaby. Then shall I sing one for you? When the night sneaks in, pick some flowers for my sake. The pretty stars smiled while saying it. As expected. What I sang can't even compete. Goodbye to the day. Tomorrow will bring a brighter tomorrow. So dream a pretty dream. Bye for now, and sleep tight, my child. Isn't she a bit brazen? She must get that from Diana. Lady Diana was definitely the type to leave a lasting impression on anyone. A year longer, and I would have forgotten that wench's face. Did you enjoy your meal with Princess Athanasia? Isn't she truly a lovely princess? Lovely. I lost such emotions a long time ago. Leave me. I feel tired. Blessings and glory to the Obelian Empire. Though he may say such things, I'm certain there are still some left. Someday, you, too, will bathe in that bright light. Thank you for inviting Athy to tea. How's that? Aren't I cute? I even practiced how to look cuter. No response. Felix. Yes, Your Majesty. Fine. What was I expecting anyway? Good morning, Papa. Current time, 10 a.m. About a month ago. Damn, Claude changed our tea time to the early morning. Before, he used to call me in the afternoon. Now I have to say good morning to him every day. Of course, Claude doesn't respond. Papa was in my dream yesterday. A dream. Athy was with Papa, Lily, and Felix, and we went to pick the stars and the moon and had fun. That's a weird dream. You watch your mouth. Athy was so happy that he got to play with Papa. I can't do this anymore. I'll just focus on the cake. I'm starting to get confused by my own words. What's this? These maids have never seen us talk before. Come to think of it, we were always far apart. He's doing it again. Is he not getting enough sleep? He was sleeping last time, too. Then why didn't he just call me in the afternoon? Papa is that good. It's not enjoyed for its taste. Athy wants what Papa's having. It might be too strong for you, Princess. I want it. I want the same one. Check out this bravado. Check out how bold I've become. It would be so nice if Claude was moved by my boldness and didn't feel like killing me anymore. Anyway, it feels boring to always eat cake with milk and honey. Let her have it. If she wants it, I won't stop her. I did think it smelled nice, and I was right. Athy likes it too. It feels like flowers are blooming inside Athy's mouth. What's with this reaction? I see you have taken a liking to it. It's called lip tea. His Majesty enjoys it as well, and Lady Diana also enjoyed it. It feels like flowers are blooming in my mouth. Is that what she said? Mummy said the same thing as Athy. Yes, Lady Diana was the reason why His Majesty started to enjoy lip tea. Lip tea's main ingredient, Saniu, only comes from Cyodonna. Ah, the lady and His Majesty once had tea in this very place together. I do not have such memories. You are surprisingly chatty today. You're being too loud. Leave us. Blessings and glory to the Obelian Empire. What? So she's just a girl you used to know. What a jerk. And he's still keeping the other one's portrait. You're still too young for tea. It would be best if you drank milk. He. Athy likes milk too. What are you drawing, princesses? Silly Felix. It's Lily, the prettiest person in the world. I can tell this time. That's His Majesty, right? Nope, wrong. I'll give this to you, Felix. Is this me? Thank you. Thank you so much, Princess. I shall keep it as a family heirloom forever. There is no need to go that far. Here, this is for Lily. My name is pretty in your eyes, as pretty as the sky and stars. All right, let's do that idiot Claude next. It's His Majesty and the Princess. His Majesty would be very pleased. No, I'm not giving this to him. And there's no way he'd be happy. In fact, he might try to kill me for making him look so ugly. Let's see. Are there any more people left to draw? Lily? Lily? Yes, Princess. What does Mummy look like? Athy wants to draw Mummy, but Athy doesn't know Mummy's face. Is Mummy's hair straight, like Lily's, or wavy? She had shimmering platinum blonde hair, just like Princess Athanasia. Was it this long? A bit shorter than that. What about the shape of her face? It was. Okay, I can draw her now. She was a beautiful person, just like Princess Athanasia, like Athy. In The Lovely Princess, she was described as a beauty you couldn't take your eyes off of. I wonder how pretty she was. They say I look like her, but I'm a kid. Come to think of it, even that jerk, Claude, like Diane, and ended up having Athanasia right. She was that much of a beauty. I want to see her too. What's with this heavy silence? Did I just say I wanted to see my mum out loud? Since that day, those two are worried about me all the time. Princess, looking at flowers is no fun. I want to go home now. I've had enough, and I'm trying to leave like I don't have a clue. This is so uncomfortable. Don't be like that. She's not my real mum, anyway. Evidently, there are no memorial stones with recordings of Lady Diana in the palace. I see. It's a shame. Memorial stones. I really wanted to let the princess see Lady Diana. Holds up to 30 seconds of a recording, sir. I've been sensing this for a while. But why? Felix is oddly kind toward Diana, and Claude's reaction too. Something feels wrong. I'll ask His Majesty. What? With His Majesty's abilities, he may even be able to pass on his memory directly. It won't be as clean and objective as a memorial stone, but the princess would be able to experience the image. That clause. He knows how to use such magic. Was there a part about it that I missed while reading? But would His Majesty allow such a thing? It's for the sake of the princess. Let me ask him. Wait. Hold on a second. Are you nuts? What are you on about? Would Claude say yes to such a thing? Then I'll go on with His Majesty right away. Seriously, mister. Don't do it. I don't want it. Princess, don't talk about mom with papa. Why is that a princess? Papa hates talking about mommy. Someone, please help. What should I say? I want to see mommy, and papa hates Athy too. Princess, such thoughts. You had such thoughts in mind. What should I do? Things got worse. Princess, His Majesty does not hate you. I swear by my name with great confidence. His Majesty does not hate either Lady Diana or your princess. You can speak to him with honesty. You are still a young princess. You don't need to learn to suppress yourself this early. No, Athy is really fine. I don't want to see her anymore. Then how about this? If it's too difficult for you to ask him, I can ask him for you. Then it's back to square one. You don't need to. It's okay. I'll make sure to. I said no. I don't want it. Papa will hate me if you ask him. He'll really hate me. I told you I didn't want to see mummy anymore. Princess. The next day, I was up all night, last night. Princess. Lady Diana is always by your side. Pretends to sleep. We should be heading out now. Was I doing a bit too much yesterday? Oh well. Athy's legs hurt. Give me a piggyback ride. Yes, princess. Well, then please return safely. Bye-bye, Lily. We'll see you later. Look at them acting like newlyweds. They don't have feelings for each other, do they? We'll be heading to the audience chamber today. You can't have a Lily. I'm afraid you might have to wait a little. As always, Claude has crappy manners. If he's going to make a person wait, he could at least have them wait in the room. Sir Felix. Whoa. Such a charismatic dude. Sir Roger, it's been a while. Roger Alfus. That duck family who raised Janet until she was 14. I was curious since I didn't see you at the audience hall. It was funny seeing you here. The love interest is Ezekiel Alfus's father. Now that I look at him, he does have the same silver hair and golden eyes. My pardon. My manners, I didn't notice. Roger Alfus is at your service. Prosperity be upon the Obelia Empire. Roger Alfus. He is quite an ambitious man. And he lives a very successful life using Janet. What's that? That look in his eyes. Janet. Is he comparing his card with mine? I am 5 years old. Hello, Mr. White. Sup? How's Janet doing? She wouldn't happen to be talking about me, would she? Mister? You look like a white dog. You want a bite? It's yummy. Suppressing laughter. Thanks. Bad doggies don't eat sweets. She's truly an adorable princess. Maybe I should stop teasing him. Athy wants to see papa. Ahem. Well, then shall we? Bye, Mr. White. It was a pleasure to meet you. May there be prosperity in the Obelian Empire. You're here? Yes, Your Majesty. We bumped into Sir Roger outside. Mr. White, he looks like a white dog. He smiled, a nickname for a constant barker. My, that's no way to talk about a future-in-law. You've become quite the babysitter. I don't think that's a compliment. That reminds me, I've heard that Sir Roger has a son around the same age as the princess. Wouldn't he be a good friend for the princess? Look at all this gold. No one would even notice if I scraped some off. Athy will have a friend. It's unpleasant to even think about two kids running around the palace. I hate noise. I messed up. I should have said I don't need friends. And to think of a boy who looks like Roger Alfus. Right, it's a bit much. Too bad. I was a bit curious about Eel. He was 2 or 3 years older than Jeanette. You really are heavy. Why? What are you doing? You've never done this before. So, barking this early in the day got me tired. It's midday, so soft and comfy. So, there's an area behind the throne room. Is this a little resting place? It's behind the audience chamber, though. What kind of slacker is this guy? Wearing loose clothes and lying down anywhere he wants. That song. Gah, he scared me. Song? You said it was a song to chase the bad dreams away. The lullaby song? Yes. That whatever, sing it. Are you asking me to act cute? Athy forgot that song. What are you going to do about it? Then what would make you remember? Just give it up, man. So persistent. That reminds me, after I claimed the throne, some insolent men tried to attack me in this very audience chamber. I caught them and had them on their knees. Those fools kept saying there was no one behind it and that they didn't know anything about it. So I made them remember by force. From my years of experience, I know a few hundred ways to bring back lost memories. But I can't use those on you. Just now you acted like you knew the song, and now you tell me you've forgotten. I wonder how I can bring your memories back. I now remember the lullaby song. Athy will sing Papa a song. When the night tiptoes in just like that. I had to sing the lullaby on and on until that jerk, Claude, was satisfied. Is His Majesty asleep? Plucking his hair after seeing that he was asleep. He's not the one who usually shows himself uncomposed. Your song must have been effective, princess. Have you heard it too? So embarrassing, princess. What? I'm sorry about yesterday. I was thoughtless, and I should not have acted without your permission. Why are you apologizing? I just thought it would make you happy, princess. It's normal to think that I did say I wanted to see Diana first. For them to hear a kid who has never seen her mother's face say such a thing, it hurts my conscience. Got mad and used violence. Athy's sorry for hitting you yesterday too. It's alright, it hurts a bit, but I'm all better now. Don't lie. How hurt would you get from me hitting you? I'm the one who fell down. Actually, I also lost my mother at an early age, although not as early as you, princess. My mother was also His Majesty's nanny, so His Majesty and I are bosom brothers, so to speak. So that's why Claude was so soft with Felix. What about me? To be honest, I resented my mom when I was young. She spent more time with His Majesty than me. So right after she passed away I used to say I didn't miss her at all. And I really didn't think that I missed her. Since she didn't spend that much time with me while she was alive, I didn't feel her absence very much. But one day, by chance, I was staring at a handkerchief. So for some reason, I noticed the embroidery of my name done by my mother while she was alive. Unbelievably, I started to get tears in my eyes. I hated my mother so much. She was nothing but a name or an image to me, but in truth, I was missing her. Even though I had no memories of her, she was still my one and only mother. Isn't this too personal for me to listen to? Mother, I can't really relate. I was an orphan. But if I were really Athanasia, not even knowing my mother's face, poorly treated in the Ruby Palace, finally meeting the father that I'd always dreamed of, if I were her, you know, this is really a secret. But when Athy told you, I didn't want to see mommy. Athy, lie. Did you? But it wasn't a lie when I said I didn't need to see mommy. And she's 5. I guess this is what it would look like. Athy still has papa. Even if I don't have mommy, I can sing Papa a lullaby so Athy doesn't cry. This jerk. Still, he only cares for Jeanette. He eventually even kills Athanasia. Do you have a wish, Princess Athanasia. A wish means helping for something to happen. Such a question. Of course my wish is 18. Pardon? That jerk, Claude, is not killing me on my 18th birthday. Of course I want Papa to like Athy lots and lots. As much as Athy likes Papa, this is so. So much even when I turn 10, even when I turn 18, so he doesn't feel like killing me. I'm sure your wish will come true. Such a pretty voice. Whose song is it? Who don't go? She's beautiful, a goddess. Ms. You're really, really pretty. Your smile is beautiful. The princess must be having a good dream. She was singing that song she said keeps away bad dreams. Yes, I'm sure the fairies were listening and gave her a good dream. All you say is gibberish nowadays. So noisy. It's quiet now. You're bothering me. Go to sleep. 2 years later it's gotten low again. The chocolate basket. I wonder who? I sneaked in to get some in secret. But there's so few left that I'm sure to get caught. And my charms don't work anymore ever since I got a cavity. It hurts. See? From now on, no chocolate. Then my last resort is I want to go see Daddy. You're here? Daddy Athy's here. Now you're roaming around my palace like you own the place. I just really wanted to see Daddy lots and lots. You are making such a racket this early in the morning. Claude still has his insolent ways of talking. But if I stick around, he just lets me be. You don't actually hate it, do you? Bring it in. Look at how magnificent they are. You seem to like the cake more than you like me. It tastes even better because I'm eating it with you, Daddy. Why is he so observant? Anyhow, time changes everything. I didn't know a day would come where I would approach Claude on my own 2 feet. But he lets me have as many sweets as I want. It's amazing how your cheeks haven't burst yet. I'm used to his talk about chubby cheeks now too. You say that? But aren't you the one still giving me desserts every day? Is it because I look so cute when I eat, or not? Did you see anyone on your way here? See? Who? It's fine if you didn't. Just keep ignoring them if you do. Ah, Mr. White paw. I've already told you I go by Roger Alfus. Good boy. Good job, Princess Athanasia. Do you not feel lonely without friends to talk to? Friends? What's he up to? Mister? You're so silly. Of course, Athy has friends. Felix is Athy's friend. Princess, won't it benefit you more if you have a relationship with someone your age? Princess, I have a child around your age, Your Highness. He is a very intelligent and well-mannered child. He is 3 years older than you. So if your Highness treats him as a big brother, he will cherish you as his little sister too. This dude wants to use me as insurance. Since it looks like I have a good relationship with Claude, now you want to use me as a spare. So you can use me as your card too if Claude reacts badly to Jeanette. And it may be too forward for me to say this myself, but he takes care of me and is very handsome. If he looks like Mr. White, he's not Athy's type. And besides, he's only 10 years old. Even if he is the protagonist. Do you expect us to play patty cake together or something? Then how about a girl who's the same age as your Highness? Is this guy nuts? Are you referring to your ward, sir? Yes. I am taking care of my cousin's youngest daughter while she recovers in the countryside. How does that sound, Princess? How do you think that sounds? Like a crazy old man. This guy will say anything, won't he? Are you thinking of putting Jeanette by my side just to get some marks from Claude, when I have no idea when I might die to be sacrificed for your happiness? Of course, I know Jeanette is innocent, but I'm Athanasia, for crying out loud. Princess, if you would like some friends, I will also help with persuading His Majesty. But Athy doesn't want friends who are dumber than Athy. Princess, she is a smart girl. You need not worry about her. Then how much sociological theory did Mr. White's kid study? If she's that smart, then she finished up with the 2nd volume, right? Athy is taking some time with Marx's functionalism theory since it's so tough. But did she already get to Billroyd's? What about other studies? Spellwork, philosophy, history? Does she know how to speak Arlantian? What about the common Pascal tongue? The sky knows it all. The truth is never hidden. The tongue of the Holy Sikansan Empire is easy. She's definitely done with that, right? God will smite the liars. My ward has also had an early interest in learning, but it's not comparable to your highness. I've already heard that your highness is quite bright for her age. But it seems the rumors haven't done her justice. Princess, I'll try to live up to your standards. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.